Hi everyone, this is Waiting Yu and I gonna start it from question 1. So for the question 1, um, they, it asks us to calculate the new indicate growth rate based on the given data. So the formula is here. The new growth rate equal to the uh, credibility factor times the average premium plus 1 minus credibility factor times average indicate premium. So the credibility factor is given by here. So we don't have to calculate. Next we're gonna calculate the average premium. The average premium equal to the earned premium divided by exposure. The exposure is given by here, and the earned premium is given by here. So, which is the average premium will be 45. And now, how do we get the average indicate premium? It is pure premium divided by exposure, and we have exposure already. So how do we get a pure experience? Well, pure premium. Pure premium is the incurred loss divided by exposure, and which which is given by the question. The incurred loss is 40,000 and the exposure is 1,000. So here we got the pure premium as 40. And oh and oh sorry, this is uh the edge indicate premium is pure premium divided by expect loss ratio. So here is 0, which is also given by the question. So here is 0.6. So now we got all of the value in this formula. So we can get the answer, which is 69.33. Okay, so next question is C17. And it it asks us to calculate the credibility weighted indicated rate change, uh, which is uh, CWIRC here. So the formula of CWIRC here is average indicate premium divided by average premium minus 1. So we already have average premium, which is 945 here. And so we have this one. And so we have to calculate the average indicate premium. And the formula of the average indicate premium is here. Average loss plus reinsurance plus fixed expense divided by 1 minus variable expense minus profit and contingency. So all of these four are given by the question. Reinsurance is here, and fixed expense is here. Profit and contingency and variable expense. All of the value is given by the question. So what we need is we have to calculate the average loss, and the average loss is equal to CWPP, which is the credibility weighted non-catastrophe per premium, and CWPP minus non-modeled catastrophe per premium, and then minus modeled catastrophe per premium. And both of these two values is here, is given by question, is 30 and 75. So now we have to calculate the probability weighted per premium, which is here, and the formula is Z, which is the probability factor times the average of per premium plus 1 minus probability factor times regional non-catastrophe per premium. And the regional non-catastrophe per premium is given by the question, which is 602. And for the probability factor, the formula is here. So the number of the clan is sum of the 3 years clan, which is 350, 310, and 320. Sum of these three, and we can get the probability factor 0.95. And now the only thing we haven't calculated is the average of the per premium. And here is the formula of the per premium, which is non-catastrophic report loss times LDF, which is this one, times this one, times LTF, this one, and then times ULAEF, which is ULAE plus 1, which is 1.02, and then divided by the air exposure. So, for example, if we want to calculate the per premium of 2010, it will be this one, report loss times this one, and then times this one, times 1.02 divided by air exposure. So for rest of 2 as well, this one times this one times this one times this one divided by this one is for 2011, and this one times this one times this one times this one divided by exposure of the 2012 is the per premium of the 2012. So now we got 3 years per premium. So we want average of these three. We just sum of these three and then divide it by 3. And then we can get the average premium per premium is 637.97. So now we got all the value in this formula, and then we can calculate the CWIRC here. So the next question is C19. For the C19, it just asks us to calculate the indicate rate change and based on the given data. And the formula here is IRC is here. The formula of the IRC is here. So IRC equal to the indicate annual rate divided by current annual rate and then minus 1. And now we already have the current annual rate, which is 500 times 2, which is 1000. So next we have to calculate the indicate annual rate. And here is the formula, which is the per premium plus the fixed expense divided by 1 minus variable minus profit and contingency. And this free value is given by the question, which is here, these three. So now we only have to calculate the pure premium. To calculate the pure premium, we have two parts have to calculate first. One is the loss and one is the exposure. So the pure premium is sum of the loss divided by sum of the exposure. So how do we get loss? The loss is the loss is for the 2011 is the ultimate loss times 1.03 power 3.5, and for the 2012 is the ultimate of the 2012 times 1.03 power 2.5, and for 2013 is the ultimate loss times 1.03 power 1.5. So now we got the loss of each year. So we just want to sum of these 3 years loss up and then divide it by exposure. And how do we get the exposure part? The exposure is to calculate the earned exposure for each calendar year. Since each policy has 6-month term, so the return exposure unit are 1/2 of the return policy. So it's 1/2 of the return policy, and the earned exposure for accident year equal 25% of earned exposure of previous calendar year and 75% of the earned exposure of current calendar year. So follow this pattern, we can get the earned exposure of each year. And now we just sum of these 3 years, and then we can get all of the exposure, and then the loss divided by the exposure will be our per premium. So now we got our per premium by the calculation, which is 903.74, and then this is all of rest value is the given data. So then we can calculate our answer IRC, which is 27.2%. And that's it. And thank you for listening.